bikes after 9 years and 1 month of faithful use of my Nordicas. And the first one I tried out was the Atomic Vantage 97C. So this is actually a carbon version. This is the female version, and you can see here, this is actually their carbon lining. They made it a lot lighter, and you can actually kind of see it on the back too. You see the carbon honeycomb kind of style. And so I did a couple of runs on it, and it was pretty good. It definitely allowed me to be a lot more aggressive on my blue runs here. Even on the ice, it was gripping really well. It wasn't doing a lot of chatter, which was my problem with the Nordicas. When I hit bumps, it was doing a lot of chatter. This one, it just ran through them, and it gripped, and I felt really, really stable going at a fairly faster speed than I normally do. So I like it. Ready?
All right, ready.
This one, you saw me, I was doing bumps.
Yeah.
It barely chattered.
Yeah.
I was just going from one bump to the next, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All the way?
Go. Still.
Okay, so I just tried out the Rossignol Black Ops, and in comparison with the Atomic, definitely not as grippy with the turns. I had to work harder to do the turns, especially on the ice area, so kind of felt similar to my old skis. It's less rigid too, so it had a little bit more chatter and a little bit more play to it when I was going down bumps, but it felt pretty good on powder, so it glided pretty well on that. But between this and the Atomic, I think I will prefer the Atomic one. And as for the weight, I definitely can tell that this is heavier. When I was going on level and uphill a little bit, I had to work a lot harder on this than on the Atomics, which just glided and propelled me forward a lot easier. Another thing I forgot to mention about the Rossignol is that because I didn't feel like I had as much contact with the ground, I had to take it slower, so I was not as aggressive of a skier compared to when I was skiing with the Atomics. I felt like there was more room for error with the Rossignol. Ready?
Yeah. So the third ski that I am trialing out today is the Nordica Sta Ana 98, and I'm kind of biased with this because I do ski with Nordicas, and I do like it. It has good contact with the ground, so I felt like I could turn really well. It grips the ice really well. It doesn't have as much chatter also with the bumps. I felt like I had good control and I could push myself. In the video, I didn't push myself as much because of the fog, but I like it. Probably the only downside if I compare this with the Atomic is the weight. It seems a bit heavier than the Atomic, but I will try the Atomic skis again later because it could be just that I'm also tired because it's later on in the day. So it's gonna be between the Atomic or the Nordica for me. Nordica trial. So what did I end up choosing after trying out the 3 different skis? The Atomic, the Rossignol, and the Nordica. I ended up with the Atomic, the Vantage 97C, the carbon one. Between the 3 of them, again, this is the one that allowed me to actually ski the most aggressively because I felt most contact with the snow. The bumps, I barely felt the bumps on this. I could turn really well. So I just felt the most confident with them. Plus, between the Nordica and this, the weight, this was a lot lighter, so it was easier for me to go on level ground or even uphill. Overall, I just think that it was a very good ski. So I am taking home my new ski after 9 years of using the Nordica.